everybody, it's Mathia again. I'm here to show you a little bit about what chair yoga is. I offer this class on Thursdays at 10 a.m. and it really is a practice that's perfect for any body, any shape, any size, any age, because we don't go up and down off the floor using our wrists or knees. So if you have any problems in those areas, there's no worries there. We do most of our practice seated on a chair, or we do it standing up, holding onto the chair for support. So I'll demonstrate a few of the things that we do. I ask my participants to come with a long scarf or a strap, but a scarf will do. So this is nice and long. And I'm just going to place this back here for later. So I'm sitting on a chair here with my feet nicely squared on a block, and I provide a good number of blocks for everyone to use. So we sit here and we begin by lifting the arms up and down, warming up the shoulders. I'm going to do a little abbreviated practice so you can get a sense of what some of these moves entail. So we'll do a little side bend, maybe bring one arm down, hold on the chair, stretch through the whole side body, do the other side. Say pretty simple. And maybe we'll do a seated twist. So my left hand comes forward, right hand comes back, holds onto the back of the chair. It's a nice spinal massage and stretch. And I'll come back to center and do the other side. And bring the hands down. We'll do a little sun salutation, seated. So I bring my arms up overhead, then I open them up to the side. I'll come halfway down, and then I'll slide my hands down, come halfway up, slide my hands down for a forward fold. Inhale, swoop the arms up and around, and that is a chair sun salutation. Arms can come down. So another exercise that we do to warm up the legs while seated is come forward, we'll move the block away, and we'll bring the knees together and we'll lift. So this is a way to warm up the quads, the thighs. Okay, you can always take it to your own pace. If you ever find yourself feeling like this is just too intense for the legs, take a rest, maybe take one foot at a time and bring it up, really isolating your quads as you lift, using your core to make sure you're nice and tall and strong. Okay, so there's some options there. Another option with the legs is to hold what's called boat pose in chair. So it looks like this. You're holding your feet out in front of you, pressing your knees together. Your hands can maybe come down onto the sides for support, or come into boat pose with your arms up. This is typically done on the mat with the tailbone, the seat on the floor, and the legs lifted. But you're still challenging your core here, squeezing your legs together. So you're really working your quads, you're really working your abs, and we release. Another way that we work to build strength, so we do both flexibility work, stretching and strengthening the legs. It's really good for seniors, for people who want to increase a bit more bone density, and who just want to build a little more strength in the body as well. All those things are important. So stretching is all good, but in chair class we do both for a well-rounded practice. So another way we build heat, this time in the glutes, we practice getting up off the chair. We may not even get up. Maybe we'll just press through the feet and gently kind of pop up a little bit. And then there's some people who might want to take it up a little bit further and come up off the chair so that the bum is just sort of hovering, and sit back down. We come up and we hover, and then we sit back down. Or the third option, to take it up a notch, is to come on up, lower but not sit down, just graze the seat with the thighs, and come on down, not touch the seat, and come back down on the chair. So that's a really good way to work out the seat muscles and to practice that movement of getting up off a seated position. So I'll demonstrate a few standing positions. You might not be able to see my head in this capture here, but that's okay. We'll do a modified downward dog. So we'll walk our hands and our feet out. So we're in an L position, an upside down L. Stretching back, tucking the belly in, and the hips go back. Arms are pressed down into the chair. This is a really great way to stretch out the back, release the lower back, and the hamstrings. And then we'll come back up. And there's a lot of number of things that we can do. We can do lunges from here, step back. We can do little lunges. We can do a chair pose, a little squat. So we can sit down while holding onto the chair at all times for balance and support. Okay? I'll come back onto the chair so you can see me demonstrate some stretching postures. I'll use my friend the scarf here. I'm going to loop the scarf underneath my foot. I'm going to lift it up, flexing my foot so I have a nice stretch all along the hamstring. And I'll come into what's called seated pigeon, so I'm going to bring my ankle over to my knee here. Now, some people who have limited hip flexibility might be all the way up here or just be able to hold the foot kind of like this. That's okay, that's what the strap is for. You've got the strap to hold your foot up, even if it feels like it's going to slide off, like this. Okay, so you always have that, and then relax and let the knee maybe drop open a little bit. Okay, so that's a really good stretch for the deep glute and the sciatic area. If you have sciatic problems, this is a really good stretch. Okay, so that's one way we can use the strap. And those are just some of the basic and typical poses that we do, stretches and strengthening postures that we do in chair class. So if you're ever interested in dropping in, we're here every Thursday at 10 a.m. at Sovereign Community Church, 302 Big Ferry Road. Hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.